Hey guys, Black Rose Duelist here with my top 5 decks of March 2015. Basically, the format's kind of settled down now. We know what's the top of the top. We don't really know for sure, list what's the top 5. That's why I was really interested in making this video to share my opinion, because there's a lot of good decks this format. The obvious top 3 being, well, I guess you'll see later, but we really know that Burning Abyss and Necros are really good this format, with one more. And besides that, we don't really know what else is in the top 5, but that's why I'm here giving you my list of my top 5. But basically, there's a good 10 decks that are really good this format that you can still play, that can compete against the obvious Necros and Clipports and suchery. So yeah. Also, at the end of this video, leave a comment down your top 5 decks in March 2015, because I'm interested to argue with you. So number 5, YoSend. YoSendus are pretty good this format. They're kind of making a strange appearance out of nowhere, with people starting to play them. They have really good access to floodgates, such as Vanity's Emptiness, where they don't ever really special summon, because, as you know, if you don't know, YoSendus, basically their point is to spam the level 4 YoSendus and then get counters on their temple. But when they spam them, they are getting normal summon. So the effect of the YoSendu is when you normal summon it, you can normal summon another. So the Vanity's Emptiness doesn't really affect it, because you're not special summoning. The only time you special summon is when you go for rank 4 or something. Also, they have Temple, which is like a Gates of the Six Samurai, which is really good this, because they always get their consistent searches, because they spam their level 4s, and whenever you normal summon them, it gets a counter. So it's really easy to get counters on it and then search. Also, they have good rank 4 access to stuff like 101 Honor Arc, Exciton Knight, and Gastel, so that's really good. They also have their own Infernity Barrier, which is an Infernity Barrier. When you have a YoSendu on the field, you can negate a monster effect, spell, or trap, which is really good this format if you can time it perfectly against Necros when they're going for the ritual summon. Number 4 is the Tellarites. Basically, they just keep coming back. Whenever you kill one, expect it to come back eventually later, because Altair is coming for you and your soul. So they have the best core monster lineup, in my opinion, that can go along as like a core. What I mean by that is all their monsters are pretty solid that you can play. Altair, when it's normal summoned, or when it's just summoned, you get to special summon as the Tellarite, Graveyard, and Vega from a hand, and then Deneb's Stratos. They're all really strong monsters. Also, Honest is at 2 now, which is really good in the deck. It's over all the bad Necro speeders and Clipports. They have really good XC monsters, like the Trevor. Number 3, Burning Abyss. They've kind of gone down in recent weeks because the Necros matchup is not good for them, but they are very, very fast, and they can get out really good monsters really quick. Tour Guide's incredible in the deck. You get anything, you can get anything from the deck and then get a +1 off of it. They have great rank 3s like Dante and Levier and stuff. Virgil's OP, it gets rid of problematic stuff, and Double Dante secures you a win, unless it's Necros, of course. Number 2, Clipports. Clipports are a great matchup against Necros. They're the only deck that I could say beats Necros more than it loses to it. They have really, really good floaters. What I mean by that is, when a Clipport dies, it's more than likely to come back eventually because of the pendulumness. Yes, the pendulumness. Pendulum. They also have enough searching and consistency with Scout and Summoner's Arc, which searches the Searcher. And Skill Drain basically wrecks everything under the sun, which is very sad. Number 1, Necros. I think this is pretty obvious. They are new, which means they are new. Yes. A lot of people just don't feel like reading the text that was on Dueling Network 4 months prior to the release. Trishula is overpowered like it was like 4 years ago when it came out, but now in Necros blue person form, just getting the +3 for no reason is just really good. Tons of stun. They have their own Unicorn play, which they have the Lavalval chain play with the Jin, which locks your opponent out of special summoning, which is really good this format. There's lots of special summoning goes on. They have Unicorn, which negates effects from extra deck monsters. And then they have Brionac, which bounces back everything from the extra deck, which really kills Burning Abyss. They have their own protection from the hand. Stuff like Necros of Trishula gets to protect their monsters, same with Gungnir, and then the Valkyria thingy, it can stop battle phases, which is really good. And not to mention, it's the most consistent deck of all time, beating spellbooks, which I would have said were the most consistent with Judgment, but now this is definitely the most consistent. They have searchers that searches searchers that searches searchers. Unicorn adds Necros from the grave. The Colossus adds the ritual spells. Brionac adds anything. Shrit, when it's used as a ritual condition, it adds another. It just searches everything. So obviously, in my opinion, Necros is the best deck of this format, and it's been shown through the events this format. And yeah, tell me your top 5 decks this format. It's pretty obvious what the top 3 are: Clipports, Necros, Burning Abyss. But the other ones are pretty interesting because there's lots of decks fighting out to be in the top 5 spot. So yeah, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Subscribe for awesome wind-up rabbits.